Did General Hospital deserve to win that Emmy in last night? I don't think so, in my honest opinion. Look, General Hospital, I've been watching that show for over 10 years. All right, 11 years. And I've seen old clips of the show even long before that. Hey, Christine. But I just feel that General Hospital has gotten complacent. In year 2023, we could have had that big payoff between Carly and Nina. We never got it. We never got to see them fight. Hey, Last Day. Hey, Spiderquake. In Spiderquake's opinion, he felt they 100% deserved to win. I disagree with you because I watch all four and I can speak objectively, in my opinion, but I'm not going to discredit your opinion. I'm not going to get angry, so don't worry. Despite my reputation, I understand your feelings because General Hospital is the only show you actually watch. But I feel that I want better for the reason why I hold General Hospital to a higher standard than those other soaps. Hey, Tamika, how are you today? I hold because Bald and the Beautiful is always going to be trash as long as Brad Bell is around. Because you could like other soaps, but the proven facts is GH is the best. I watch Days also. That's not actually the proven facts because proven facts is General Hospital's last in the ratings out of all of them. That's a proven fact. That General Hospital gets 1.8 million views, while The Young and the Restless and The Bald and the Beautiful get higher ratings than them. Hello, Christine. Hey, George. Hey, Tamika. I just want General Hospital to step it up, though. Like, they need to have a sense of urgency. Like yesterday, Nina and Willow were talking about chlorine in their freaking hair. Who wants to hear that? Like when instead you got Trina over there that needs some good black loving in her life. Is that too much to ask for Trina to get a good black man on that show? I mean, as long as the Bald and the Beautiful did not win, I'm happy. That didn't matter to me who won as long as Bald and the Beautiful did. There's been times Days has better episodes, but GH overall was better. I mean, to an extent, well, actually, when it comes to Days, I've only recently been getting. Brad Bell does suck. I hope he sees what's going on, Kyrie. I read Bold lost 5,000 views. I'm surprised that's all that. And GL really looks like Spencer. GL looks better than Spencer, okay? Because I don't like Spencer. And GL's a better man than Spencer. But I honestly feel that The Young and the Restless should have won for the year of 2023. Personally, in my personal opinion, I thought they brought it. Between the Cameron Kirsten storyline, that was a really good storyline with Cameron Kirsten. And then when Jordan first came around, now they made Jordan ridiculous towards the end. But when she first came around, she was that chick. And then when Sally lost her baby last year, like, The Young and the Restless had some really griping storylines for the year 2023. While General Hospital had that witch Betty slap my Ava. I didn't forget that. They did that in the year 2023. They let that witch slap my Ava. Ava deserves to be slapped, but not by Betty. I'm still angry about that. That's right. I hold long grudges. And it wasn't right that they let that little scrawny little witch slap my Ava. You mean when she blamed Adam for making the hardest decision of his life, had to make a choice? That's true. But technically, that wasn't fair for Adam to make that choice because he had no legal authority to make that choice. Him and Sally are not married. So I was just not. Oh, yeah. And then we had Elena. Thing just The Young and the Restless, they brought it last year, so I just feel they got a little shorted in that. But I will say some positives about General Hospital. They have a lot of good things going for them. Um, Potentially. First, they have Deanna. As long as they show her more on screen, the ratings might go back up for General Hospital if we get Deanna on screen more often. That's number one. Number actually, and then another number one, and equally number one, is they're gonna finally break up Elizabeth and Finn. And they might be putting Elizabeth back with Jason. If they put Elizabeth back with Jason, I might start liking Jason because already through that promo, Jason has me so intrigued when he busted up in and said, "Let her go." I'm like, okay, I like that side of Jason protecting Elizabeth for once, the mother of your child. And I want to see Jason put Jake in his place because Jake was very out of line being in that bar yesterday. Jake, you are a child. You stay in a child's place. You had no business being in a bar. No business at all. Underage drinking. So when Jason finds out, Jason needs to discipline his son. I don't care that Jason's been a deadbeat all this time. It's time. Yeah, right. The ratings with Deanna will fail to the. I knew I had to bait you in with that one. But no, Jake never lied. He told he went into the bar. No, he said he went by the bar. But he didn't tell her he was underage drinking. He was underage drinking though. Hey, Allison. I know Allison is also happy that General Hospital won the Emmy. Aren't you, Allison? I know Allison's definitely happy about that. But I just had to say how I felt. I mean, what either that they could have just went one way or another. One should have won best writing, the other one could have won best thing. Hey, Christine. Kyrie's Jake never drank. His friends did, but it didn't matter. He was still there. He was initially going to drink. You could tell Jake he didn't want to be there. He shouldn't have been there, period. He shouldn't have been there. He was out of line to be there. Okay. I would put Jake in his place. However, what I will say is if Jake is the reason Elizabeth and Finn break up, thank you so much. Elizabeth and Finn sucked. They were where chemistry went to die. So Elizabeth getting back with he was going to drink, but doesn't seem like he was going to drink after. I mean, you can't blame someone for doing something he didn't do just because he thought about doing it. He had no business doing that, though. He had no business being there. Jake is supposed to be the leader of the pack. I have faith in Jake. Kyrie's, you were at never point thought about drinking or pushed to do it? No. Maybe I'm just strong. Dude, Finn and Elizabeth suck. Yes, they do suck. They're ick. Last night I never thought about it. Yep, I'm not thinking about drinking either. I mean, sure, during the Patriots Day parade, no, I still didn't really actually drink. I just told them but I didn't even drink. All right, I wasn't that drunk when I was 17. How old is Jake anyways? Is he 15 or 16 or 17? How old is he? I could have sworn he's 15 still. So he needs to be put in his place. We don't tolerate underage drinking. Jake has too much potential. All right? Now, if this was Danny, I'd be expecting that from him. Because Danny Morgan, that boy got some problems. But Jake, I hold you to a higher standard. I wish I didn't do it because my mom would be happy. And well, she scared me. So I never drank. But I was given the opportunity and thought about it. Almost every teenager does. Should be younger than me, so 15. But with GH, he might be 25 next week. Yep. Out of line. But I'm happy that Willow seems to be developing a small mind of her own, and she's beginning to forgive Nina. I mean, cool. I don't like Nina, but I mean, I don't see why she can't get a chance to bond with her boring daughter. Why not? That's just my personal opinion because what's the harm? Willow can't get any more boring than what she already is. Kyrie's you live in the middle of the afternoon makes me happy, but why? LOL. Well, I was supposed to be out already, but um my plans got pushed for 5 o'clock. And I could be studying right now. I should be studying right now, but I'm like, you know what? I'd rather do this title for the stream, and then I'm gonna do my regular live stream again later. To that's when I'm gonna be going in about the Bald and the Beautiful. But I heard that Constantine killed Victor. I still didn't actually see that. So I'm gonna mainly talk about that in my night live stream because I gotta watch Days of Our Lives. I'm still behind doing that review. At least B&B lost, so GH had to win fine, but it was my second favorite soap of 2023. Yeah, 2023. I just thought that General Hospital dragged out a lot of stories. I was very disappointed when Carly and Nina didn't have that drag out fight. I wasn't happy with that. I wasn't happy. Next week he shoots at Maggie and Steve gets shot, and Maggie might also. What? Ooh, I can't wait to see that. When Eric is gonna find out that baby is his, I can't wait, Christine. Eric's definitely gonna have some hands for EJ. Okay? Just like Nicole had that punch for Salone, Eric's going to have some hands for EJ when he takes that baby back. I don't think they're allowed to show a lot of fights, especially on General Hospital, since we've gotten fight scenes before. So I'm not giving GH that excuse. Oh, no. We should have gotten Nina and Carly, just like we had to see Curtis and them fighting with Victor and Victor's guards and all that stuff. We had to see that. Nina and Carly should have fought to end their feud, but now they just faded it to the background, which honestly, because Nina and Carly's feud was a bust from the beginning of that show. But congratulations to General Hospital, but I want better for them. I'm glad that Courtney Hope won the supporting actress because she definitely brought it compared to those other nominees. But I don't get how Dick Van Dyke won over Cameron Kirsten. I don't get that. Well, actually, I do get it. Nostalgia. Not GH. I gotta go. Love you. I love you, Kyrie. Thank you. I appreciate you. I just got to be honest. I'm happy with General Hospital potential now that Elizabeth and Finn are over, and Elizabeth might get back with Jason. I've never got to experience Jason and Elizabeth as a real couple, and I'm looking forward to that changing. I want that to change. I want to see how that dynamic is going to play out now, because Elizabeth's the head nurse, and Jason don't seem like he's really going to go back to work for Sonny, even when Sonny does get his medication back. I think Jason and Elizabeth need to get back together, and that needs to be his main focus, is putting Elizabeth before Carly, because I loved during the Emmys when even Steve Burton shaded Carly, and Steve Burton was like, yep, I'm sure Jason is cleaning up Carly's messes. I loved it. Even Steve Burton knows that. Liz was with Drew when he was, yeah, I saw that storyline, but that wasn't the real Jason. It was Real's Michelle Bott, Thornton Bott, Courtney brought, and Hat Daddy brought it. Yeah, Michelle Stafford winning the Emmys for Best Lead Actress. That was kind of I mean, she is a hell of an actress, but she probably shouldn't have beaten the heavy hitters. that she was up against. Because he's Dick Van Dyke, that's how he won, pretty much. Not gonna lie, I thought Anna should have won. Anna should have won. But I don't know what reel did Anna submit though? Did she submit the reel that I shot a child? Because if that was the case, then maybe that's why she didn't win. She was a good actress with that, but who cared that Anna shot Charlotte? Did anyone feel that bad for Charlotte? I know as sure as how I didn't. By the way, read my comment of Constantine. I did read it. Constantine has Teresa's gun where Xander has a gun face to face with Alex next to him, and Constantine tells Alex that Victor's not your daddy. Ooh. Hey, Medora, what's up with Drew not bringing Scout to the pool? Hashtag #1 deadbeat. She submitted that. Anna definitely should have won. She was robbed. Yeah. Just like Maura West was robbed in 2019 with those 2018 Emmys. So they're used to screwing them over. Now, they definitely, at least Anika didn't win. She should not win an Emmy for whatever Hope is, which I don't blame the actress. It's not her fault. Brad Bell's an idiot. That is true. That wasn't the only questionable one, because I read an interview somewhere, or I didn't really read the full thing, but I read that Catherine Kelly Lang who plays Brooke, already had her speech ready. Talk about she already wrote her speech for her win. So she got humbled real quick. I also saw Teresa got a nomination as Gwen, but she's not Gwen anymore. Yep. Sally beat her out. Courtney Hope beat her out. I felt bad for Anna because there's a certain amount of guilt you would feel for a child. But when that child is is Charlotte Cassadine, you get put back in reality when you know that girl is evil. Sasha didn't get a nomination. Insane. It's true. Sasha should have definitely. I don't know why she didn't submit anything. Brooke ain't never won Ish. She didn't win that. She damn sure wasn't going to win that with that storyline with Taylor. She really thought that scene was going to win her an Emmy? I'm like, okay. But I just read that the general public don't even get to choose the Emmys. It's like the people behind whatever scenes or whatever actors or whoever. Like, we don't even get a say in who wins the Emmys. Also, I think Teresa left Days because her hair was brown yesterday, not blonde. I think she leaves soon. Did Gwen on Days die? No, she didn't die. She left town. She's trying to get Dimitri's money the last time we saw her. And then she made it. Who does pick who wins? Like someone in between, like somewhere on the inside, like some certain actors get to pick, but not the general public don't get to pick. That's for sure. So it's like people that are in the Emmy Club nomination somewhere. Like, I guess they got to be members or something like that, but it's not. That's not open to the general public. So I'm like, that figures. Because I just got to be real. General Hospital's dead last in the ratings. They got to step it up. Because, like, I've been meeting, like, new people in the past that have said, I tried to give General Hospital a chance, but I couldn't get into it. Like, a lot of people have been saying that. Like, I even read comments from online, be like, yeah, I tried to get into General Hospital. I just can't get into it. Because you know why I feel that way? I feel like the writers are a little bit too comfortable in thinking that it's acceptable to 2 years in a row, Ridge has won. Yeah, I didn't see how Ridge won over Eric Brady. I don't get that. How Brooke and Hope characters last year got nominated is beyond me. Brooke is bad, and Hope literally ruined an entire show by herself. Lies, Kyrese. You just hate GH. You know what? I don't, but I just want better for them. But they're taking a step in the right direction. Like, we still don't even know who shot that baldy that bald-headed Curtis. Like, whose hand should I be shaking that they shot Curtis? I don't even know who to praise for that. Because whoever shot Curtis did me a favor. Okay, Albert, don't call me Albert. Out. Just rude. I am my own man. But I want to be praising that person. Is he still here? Yes, whoever who shot Curtis, I want to praise you. Hallelujah. We still never even got that payoff of who shot him. They wanted to make some big, Curtis wanted to do his big investigation. Jordan was supposed to be helping him, but we never got to that conclusion. I still think it was Cyrus. And then we got Molly in this surrogacy storyline. I'm like, it's not their fault that the Mollys kept leaving the show. Because, I mean, he did fail because we still got to deal with Curtis. We should be praising him. So should we really be? He couldn't get the job done. No, he couldn't get the job done, but he at least tried, okay? He did more for me than Hope Logan ever did. Hi, I know. How are you? I know. Were you happy that General Hospital won the Emmys last night? The one GH the best. LOL. It's not. It could be when they're motivated to be. Like, remember those days? Now, 2021, General Hospital was great. That was a wonderful year for General Hospital. The year 2021, that was the best show out of all of them by far in the year 2021. They brought it each and every day. But 2023, they went by the downside. Hey, LaShanta! But 2024, they've been off to a shaky start. Like, I was so excited. I now says, yes, GH Rock. LOL, but they got to do better. We need better from them. They do. But however, we do have Maxie Jones that was on this week. So let me say all my positives about General Hospital. We got Maxie Jones, who I love, by the way. But when is her and Spinelli getting their love scene? They're supposed to be making love in the afternoon. We're supposed to be getting the love in the afternoon. I'm not feeling Hat Daddy. Yeah, Hat Daddy had to go. See, he had so much potential in 2021 when he beat up Joey Novak. I forgot Hat Daddy was at one point interesting. I didn't know who he could beat. Same here, LaShanta. Yeah, Hat Daddy had to go. Hat Daddy just had to go. But we still got Maxie Jones around. I mean, they're fixing to take Finn away from Violet. And Hat Daddy won special guest performer again. Maxie Jones looks good by the pool. Yes, indeed, Christine. Yes, indeed. Maxie Jones is looking gorgeous at that pool, like always. I love me some Maxie Jones. I absolutely do. That woman is gorgeous. Phyllis is ugh. She is ugh. But I have nothing against Michelle Stafford, though. So congratulations to her and her win. Spinelli will try to get in bed swimming with a t-shirt on. LOL. But what do we feel about Gio so far and his contributions? Drew tried to shrimp at the Emmys. I know, like acting like Drew makes someone hot. Trip. Ridge won. Ridge did win, but I felt Eric Braden should have won that one. I mean, and then the reel that Ridge submitted wasn't even all that great either. I like Gio. You know, on GH Fandom, WikiGate has a nickname, Hat Daddy, with the fans given. Sally won. Yes, Sally did win. Hashtag Big Nose Gio. His nose is not even that big. Okay, his nose is not that big. So y'all gonna leave Gio alone. He don't have that big of a nose. He is cool. And major props to Gio for stepping in and being interesting in a time that the show desperately needs. That congratulations, yes, a huge congratulations are in order to all the winners. I'm glad Finn and Elizabeth are done. Me too, because Finn and Elizabeth were doing too much. They were doing way too much, way too boring. I wish B&B had a new storyline, rinse, rise, and repeat. Exactly. Oh, and speaking of Bald and the Beautiful, Brooke decided not to be the co-CEO because she knows her and Steffi won't get along. Now, do we think that's Brooke being decent for once, or do we think that that's just Brooke manipulating Ridge into saying, well, you see, I'm so mature. I always take the high road to put you first, but Steffi's incapable of that. Steffi and Finn need to be done. Oh, they might be, but not until Steffi beat the tar out of Hope. Hope is Brooke 2.0. I know I do have a title for tonight's stream with that one. George Blackmon says manipulating. Mm-hmm. You talk about, because maybe it will be in the future, but I don't feel now's the time because Steffi doesn't like me. And you know Steffi really would hate. I would have no problem sticking up to Steffi when need be, but oh please, Brooke, you are so manipulative, and you know it. Do you think Hope was daydreaming like Thomas? Unfortunately, no. I don't feel she was daydreaming. I just don't feel it. I mean, it would be nice if she was daydreaming, but nah. He kissed her. Because why would he defend her over his wife in public? Already playing the victim. Mm-hmm. I look at her with the side eye. But are we ready for Jocelyn and Dex to move on from Sonny? I'm ready for Jocelyn and Dex to decide to move. I'm tired of him. Of who? Finn? Or Ridge? Brooke might have to check her daughter. I doubt Brooke will probably be so proud of Hope. She'll probably be very proud of Hope. Because it's just right out of Brooke's playbook. Hope is going after a married man. At least this guy didn't lie about her kid being there, so it's better. No, it's less creepy. Depends. iPhone, tired of best curves because tired of the best cruise with the point. I'm done. I still don't. And then you said you're tired of him. Then the iPhone. Yes, Josh. Of Dax. Yes, Josh. Keep Sonny's name out of your mouth. Exactly. Just move on with her life. And you know, Dewan might be onto something. Steffi and Carter, just like her mama. Yes, just like Brooke and Hope are just alike. They're just alike. That's what they do. This is the Logan woman that we're talking about. That's how they get down. But yes, Jocelyn, you have things going for you. Please just put Jocelyn in a different direction of her storyline. Like when Courtney was in the role, she didn't give Sonny the time of day. She never even mentioned Sonny by name. Okay? When Courtney was in the role. Why can't they do the same thing with Eden? Let Eden just move on. Let Jocelyn move on from Sunny. I mean, on one hand, I can't see how man's attracted to Hope, but on the other hand, if we can get this line from Hope, I might be okay with it. You did it to me first, so I'm repaying the favor. Well, then that just, but now she can't get on her high horse and act like she's Miss Saint Hope. Because remember all those, that's one thing that always annoyed me about Liam and Hope's relationship, outside of just Liam and Hope. I always found it annoying when they would give Hope this celebrity praise. Oh, Hope, Hope, you are so amazing. You were just all that. Oh, you were just this. You were just that. You were just a saint. Oh, you were just a great woman. You were just this. You were just that, Hope. You are all that and then some. But guess what? Now she's just as dirty as the rest of us. Why Liam still believes Hope when he saw with his own eyes she kissed Tom? Because he's still Loganized, whether he wants to admit it. If you give Hope compliments, you start taking off the clothes. I still don't like Hope. I'm just saying, Steffi did take Liam from her in 2011, and she took Liam back from Steffi in 2018. So she already had a man of Steffi's, but now she wants a fresh man of Steffi's. But Hope ruined her relationship with Liam because Liam wasn't even thinking about Steffi at that time. Josh getting over Sunny. You see Dex too, but Trina brought Sunny up. Well, she needs to stay on that path of getting over Sunny. Like, let Jocelyn and Dex be about Jocelyn and Dex, of something else. Like, literally anything with them would be a step up. Hope got that good. She sure did. And we all know why not, because he loved Hope, but because Steffi slept with Bill, which is why they ultimately failed. Yet Liam would do anything in his power to get back with Steffi now, even though she once slept with his daddy. That's just, I wish everyone would realize Hope's not innocent from the Forrester dressing room. She's not innocent. Do people forget Hope slept with Liam while Steffi was pregnant? To be fair, Liam was still mad. I'll always want Steffi and Carter. You might be onto something. That would be a hot couple. I'm just saying it would be unexpected, but expected. Carter and Steffi could get a great storyline together, but then all of a sudden Hope would want Carter. But people have been saying that for years, though, that Steffi and Carter. I remember even Steffi, I think Jacqueline once pitched that herself. At the end of the day, love Steffi, and no one can convince me otherwise. They are my favorite couple on B&B. Have been, always will be, even after done the stupid stuff. Hey, Solomon! Steffi was hot with Marcus. Ooh! Marcus is Donna's son, right? They were hot presenting together last night at the Emmys. Yes. Steffi and Carter. Dolomitics, what would you think of what would you think of Steffi and Carter getting together? Hope even used Aspen's death to try to get Liam back when Aspen died in 2013. The thing is, Brooke feels she took Ridge. That's why she pushed Hope on Liam. Steffi and Carter, good. Then Katie will want him back. Yeah. Katie has no more credibility with me, ever. Like, now she's jealous. Like, first of all, Katie shouldn't want a man that left you for your sister 3 times, okay? That would make it clear that you will always be second best to his sister. I mean, to your sister. Hey, Sean, GH don't deserve the prize in the cracker box, in the Cracker Jackets box. LOL. If YNR wants to take home every Emmy next year, he's got to write Nate and Tracy hooking up. Marcus is Donna's son, and Carter is Marcus' adopted brother. Steffi always looked good with a brother on her arm. Hey, I love that. I'm glad Constantine's ass gone, but Teresa need to be in trouble. She do need to be in trouble. I still need to watch Days of Our Lives tonight and try to see everything that's about to go down with Constantine. Remember, Steffi used to go with Carter's younger brother. Carter and Steffi would be a fire couple. They sure would be. That would get them ratings up. All right, that would just be Lee's bitter. Bill don't want her. I've always been a Liam and Steffi fan, but I don't want them together at this point. I think Steffi should be alone. She doesn't deserve to be with anybody just like Hope. Marcus is Carter's little brother. Wow. Christine Ingram says, I would love to see Carter and Steffi. All right. Yeah, you heard it, Brad Bow. If you could develop a brain cell, you have a great storyline that's right in front of you. Steffi and Carter. Forget the fatback. We don't want fatback no more. We want Steffi and Carter to get together. Imagine that good storylines that they could have as a couple. I don't like Hope and Steffi. They both suck. Yeah. They both definitely are questionable at best. Dolly Maddox, yes, she has. Steffi needs to switch over to the black side because the white men are apparently not doing anything for her anymore. Constantine messed with Victor's plane. Yeah, he did. I mean, I guess that's how Victor would have wanted to be written out, right? As killed off. Because wasn't Victor a ruthless man back in his day? So had he lived to tell his final story, I think he would have wanted it to go out with a bang. So to know that Constantine is responsible for Victor's death, Carter has a ridiculous amount of chemistry with the women on B&B. Even Rena Soffer felt they wasted him. She knew he was a lead. Carter and Steffi both ooze sex appeal. Absolutely. Carter deserves someone a lot better than Steffi. No. He deserves Steffi. Carter's not a saint. He slept with a married woman. Steffi always a strong woman. I think the writers are making her a jerk to prop up Hope. Gwen and Ava from Days look good at the Emmy Awards. That's why so many people don't like award shows. I like the idea of Steffi and Carter. Carter would have some fun with Steffi. He sure would. He would put his foot down, though. Steffi wouldn't be playing none of these games no more. They'd be playing none of these games. Because Carter don't want to hear all about her I hate the Logans rant. You leave that to me, Steffi, while you be a grown woman and live your life. Don't be worrying about what these Logan women are doing. You need to have some fun with a man like Carter, who they hopefully don't make weak. Steffi would rock that body. She sure would. Carter would put something else down too. Oh yes, he sure would. He'll do that too. Nikki and her husband got a Lifetime Award. That was a very nice award. Melody Scott and her husband, that was really nice. You could tell how they are still deeply in love after all those years later. That ain't fake. You could tell that's some real love on that screen. I could feel it. They were building Guiding Light around Lawrence St. Victor before it got canceled. It was supposed to be a big deal for him on B&B. Ooh. Hope and Finn will be like a Thomas, a simp. Paulina is a hoot. Yeah, she is. She is something else. So even if Hope is imagining kissing Finn. Steffi should drop Finn. I don't know, but based off, I did see the promo for Bold and the Beautiful for next week, um, and I saw that Steffi said to Brooke, "Don't you find it suspicious that Hope is spending all this time with Finn?" So that's what made me think that that is probably real. Once not like it's something he's known for. I think if Steffi was with Carter, she wouldn't have time to think about the Logan. She'd be too satisfied to care. Mm-hmm. Steffi would be too fed down. Yes, that's what we're talking about. We want that. Steffi and Carter, it is right in your face, writers. Let's take advantage of that. And do everything you can to keep them interesting. Give them business storylines. Give them side projects. Give them home projects. Make them international couple, okay? Kelly and Mark wasn't there for their award. Mark Grossman won something? Mike Grossman should be getting an Emmy as Adam at some point. He'd be killing it in that role of Adam Newman. Steffi would just do what she always does, screw it up. Women can't make commitment. If you have a good man, if you can't make a commitment, it doesn't matter. Well, those men can't make that commitment to her either. Liam has cheated on Steffi just like Steffi cheated on that. And now look what Finn's doing. They cheated on her too. So now, I'm not going to blame that all on Steffi. Hope and Finn have a little chemistry, but it's not as strong as Steffi and Finn. Forget all these little boys. Steffi needs a man. Brooke don't care. Brooke don't care about nobody but herself. That is one narcissistic woman. Narcissistic. Just like I think she was playing, she was definitely manipulating them when Steffi need to leave Finn. Oh, she will. But if Steffi leaves Finn, he'll get joint custody of Hayes. And if he has joint custody of Hayes, then Hayes might be around Sheila if they're not careful. So Steffi got to play that a little whatever, because Steffi and Finn are married too. So Kelly and Mark are on live. I was so excited about the Emmys until they started rewarding mediocrity. I was so happy for Sally, even though she earned it. It was Sally or Gwen for me. Yeah, definitely Sally. She earned that win. She earned it. Who do you say Carter wouldn't cheat with? No Cup on the boat, Bold and the Beautiful. If they put people to get together, they're just gonna break them up, which is why I don't get invested. She was up for an award. Carter is man enough for her. He needs to some Kit Kat after getting dumped by Quinn and Katie. Ugh. I hated the fact that Carter was ever with Katie. Katie is an old looking lady, so I'm not understanding how they won. They wanted to put them together as a couple. I'm like, have they lost their minds? Dolly Midix, what did you think about Thornton K winning that award? I thought that Eric Braden should have won, or even Brady Black could have won over Thornton Kane as Thornton K as Ridge Forrester. I thought that was the week. Now that Phyllis Wynn has some mess, even she was like, for real? LOL. That was true. If there was ever any suggestion for Bold and Beautiful, I don't care, because so they're just gonna cheat. If Finn is around Sheila with Hayes, Quartz may side with Seffi since Sheila shot both parents. That is true. Is the baby good? Yeah. To me, Courtney was the best performance she was, and that's why she won. Because there was no way Donna Logan was going to win. Sarah Horton, yeah, right. Summer Newman, who were they fooling? To me, Courtney was the best performance by far. And then supporting in the other one, Marshall. How did Marshall win over Devon? I'm just saying. I don't get how Marshall won. What did Marshall do? Keep doing to win these Emmys? We seriously do not understand. And then, but one thing that General Hospital winning the directing team, that is true because by far General Hospital has the best sets out of everybody. Now that is one thing I can't take away from General Hospital ever. Their sets are way better than any other show on there by far. So they definitely deserve to be best directing team. That's not a question. That there was the best. Katie is kind of hot, but she can't compete with. Katie is not hot. Katie is not hot. B&B is a horrible show with no good couple. Why did they invest in a couple, that is just going to end in cheating? Medora says, Chance sighting on Y&R. Anybody cares? Nope. Ridge is supposed to be born and raised in Southern California. He's done better work. Mm-hmm. They didn't have the kids awards. Brooke doesn't have a man. She only has Ridge. It sounds about right. Yes. But Brooke will be with any man with a pulse. So I'm not really surprised. I'm not surprised at all. Ed Doley Meadows, I knew the first time any actress won an Emmy for the role of Phyllis since Gina. Yeah, Gina, she was a good actress. I think that she should come back on one of these shows as a new character. Like I want to see Gina was a more adult Phyllis. It's been tough for me to watch her regress. Mm-hmm. But I don't want her back in the role of Phyllis, but since we're already stuck with that Amazon Michelle Stafford, but I want Gina to come back to either. What show would she feel good on? I would actually like to see what she could do on Days of Our Lives. Because General Hospital is already bloated, and The Bald and the Beautiful, they really wouldn't have anything. The fact that Gina isn't on anyone's soap is a crime. It's true. What type of character could we picture her playing on Days of Our Lives, though? Like, who could they hook her up with? Trying to think who in that age. Well, Brady. Even though Brady is a 4 and could never be anything more, they could hook him up with Gina. She's around that same age. Steffi is a grown. Carter is grown. I brought up the idea of Steffi and Carter, and people kept bringing up Ridge. I'm like, him and Ridge talk about sex now. What? I did like Gina as Phyllis. Me too. I loved that episode when she slapped Summer. That was one of my favorite episodes. Steffi is grown, Carter is grown. That was one of my favorite episodes ever. When she slapped the mess out of thing. I did some soul searching, and even though it would be hard, I could live with her as Sammy recast. Look is off, but personality is fine. Ooh, Sammy recast? Or could she play Nicole's recast? Could we dye her hair blonde, and could she play the new Nicole? Or she's the Sammy recast, then they could bring Esme to play her daughter as Sydney. So I could see that because I heard rumors that Esme was going to go to Days of Our Lives as Sydney DeMera, which would actually fit really well because Esme does kind of look like she could be this EJ's daughter. when you really look at Esme and you look at this current version of EJ Demera, they kind of look like they could pass off as, oops, I think you might have it there. Nicole, too. Nicole recast. I can see her as Nicole's recast. Yes. But they should really, that was a rumor for a while ago, but I could really see Esme in the role of Sydney. The actress that plays Avery Pallou, I could see her playing Sydney because she and EJ look like father and daughter. And we all know how dark she is, how pretty evil she could be. I could see Gina going off on EJ and popping off on Eric. She would be fire. Yes, she would be fire. I brought the idea. Okay. Dewan's doing Dewan, repeating the comments. I did like Gina kills it playing a complicated woman. I didn't know that Antonio Vega from One Life to Live died. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Rest in peace. I'm sorry to hear that. I really am. Gina kills it. Yeah, she does. She really did. She stepped into that role of Phyllis and owned it. But now, on The Young and the Restless, it appears that Kevin is, I'm sorry. What's his face? Alan appears to be the new Kevin Collins of of The Young and the Restless. So do we think Alan is going to stick around now to be the new Kevin Collins? Is Sharon going to finally get a break? They'll be like, oh yeah, go visit Alan. I'm going to be listening for our next little bit, grabbing lunch and heading home from work now. Nice. I now want to see her on Days, Gina. Yes. That's where she's needed the most. Her acting ability on Days could really help them bring home the Emmy. Steffi and Hope don't tell Finn Ridge put all the money behind Hope's line when Hope and Liam got engaged. Age. Where's Elena, Lizzo, Taggart, and Hayden? Katie reminds me of Brooklyn. But that is true. I do want to see Elena back on Young and the Restless, Lizzo back on. I'd like to see Scott Bailey from Guiding Life play Chance. I think he'd pull it off. I don't like the Chance they have now. Yeah, the Chance that they have now has no personality. None at all. So I'm not really understanding how he's been around. I liked Carter with Quinn. What's wrong with Frank Valentini? No, that's Brad Bell. Brad Bell's fault because he had the nerve to say he didn't have a storyline for her, so he wanted to make her a back burner and wanted her to stick around until they could figure out something else for her to do. Just wanted her to stick in the background. Michael and Cole dumb. I think Tracy and Alan like each other. Me too. I saw that little when they held each other's hand. I was like, oh, okay. It looks like I'm going to get my wish. Josh Griffith has been listening to me when I said that I wanted Tracy and Alan to get together. Until Nate and Tracy find their way. But I really want to know if Nate and Tracy have ever even actually been in a scene together. If they haven't been in a scene together, we need to get them in a scene together. ASAP. If they've never been in a scene together, we need to make that happen. Okay? I need to see the chem test. Because I know that sparks would fly if they enter the same room at the same time. Michael and Cole are dumb. I think Michael and Cole. Well, Jordan seems to have been neutralized this time. Maybe Jordan has learned her lesson and she's going to go and stay behind bars for a while until she plots to get revenge later. Because Jordan, she was getting on my nerves after a while. She was just doing too much. She was doing way too much. And it was just exhausting. It was. It was exhausting, and I was sick of it. Michael and Cole started kissing Victor's ass. That sounds about right. Everybody has to go in there to kiss the pinky. Kiss the pinky of Victor Newman. Who else is sick of that? Victor, that man is something else. Alan needs to stay away from Tracy. She's for Nate. Nate, the great man. But Tucker really never cared about Audra Charles. I really truly feel that way, that Tucker doesn't even care about Audra, which is wrong the way he did her. Because Audra really cared about Tucker. She did. She really cared about him. And this is the way he cheated her. Finn, Hope, Lee, and Katie was doing too much this week. Yes. Christine, I agree with you. Katie gotta go. Lee, she needs to get laid badly. Hope, man stealing. Logan, just no class. And Finn, no brains. Katie is a 2, and that's all she could do. And that is so true. Jordan was gorgeous last night. Yes. Colleen Zink was there. I didn't even see her. I didn't even see my aunt. I saw when they were showing clips of her and Nikki fighting. When Nikki shoved her and then Jordan shoved her back. Slammed her into that wall. Jordan would have taken Nikki down with then some. Jordan would have definitely fought off Nikki and won. So, but that is The Young and the Restless crossed the bear. Now that Jordan's gone, we got to come up with the next storyline that will keep us on our toes. All I know is none of us want to go back to Adam being the scapegoat, being the town punching bag. We don't want that. Tucker does not care about Audra at all. He just wanted some easy cat. I can't believe Audra would fall for a slimy old man like that. Me neither. Audra is better than that. Kyrie, stop. Audra spoiled and lashed out like a child. Hands down, Courtney Hopes was the best dressed, looking like Cinderella last night. Yes. And I loved her speech too. It was so heartfelt. How she gave shout out to all the people grieving the loss of their children. I really thought that was sweet of her. I'm like, oh, poor that sweet Courtney. I'm glad Finn defend everyone but trash Tom. Exactly. But Finn really cares about people, yet he wants to give Thomas all the smoke. I'm like, Finn, you have no credibility with me. RJ's telling Luna's business. Yeah. I'm like, don't be discussing Luna's business with some strangers. And where did Zende go? Zende just disappeared in the background. Like, he just flat out disappeared. But I feel so bad for Zende. Kinda. Like, not with the Luna situation, he's a creep. But, I mean, in general, though. Like, they always treated him like he doesn't exist. So, when he finally acknowledges that, but now they found a way to discredit him, it's just like, when it's on some real energy, they really treat him like crap. Like he don't even exist, like he's not important. Thornton K has always been good enough. Good even when he was on All My Children. Courtney deserved that Emmy. Why is Hat Daddy winning when he has no story? Thank you. Why not killing off Jill would be the perfect opportunity to bring Jess Walton back on set for the next storyline so that she could do an Emmy next year. Yes, to bring her back to a full Emmy-winning storyline, because at least Jill has a long history on that show. So if they killed her off, That would be a story that fans could get behind. That would bring fans' attention. Brooke said something to Zende. Yeah, we saw that, what Brooke had to say about Zende. Like, because my thing is, General Hospital did that storyline with Gregory, but nobody knows or cares about Gregory like that. But fans have decades of experience with jail. So, Young and the Restless, you have a chance to do something better than General Hospital did with an actual legacy character. So, Hope don't defend Thomas against Finn, but Hope defend Finn against Liam. Mm-hmm. That's the Logans. Logan logic. They see a married man, they're like, who's my next conquest? That's I honestly don't try to repeat the message, but my phone isn't hooked up to Wi-Fi does that ish. Hello. I appreciate you, Dewan. I do. I appreciate you. Chelsea deserves an Emmy for the mental health storyline. Exactly. Where was Chelsea's Emmy? She definitely, because that storyline was in 2023, most certainly, when that played out. So I don't get why she didn't win an Emmy for that. That was an Emmy winning performance. I love Gregory. Gregory was very boring. Extremely boring. Like, so boring. Just, ugh. That Gregory was so damn boring. But all right, my folks, I'm going to wrap up this stream. Like I said, I will be returning at 10 p.m. Eastern to continue this, because I got to get ready to go out in a little bit. And but have a great rest of your day, everybody. And I will see you. Quinn said the Logan women love married men. And that was very true when she said that. I want Esme on GH. Now, she's going on Days of Our Lives, and then she can come back to GH to make Trina interesting again. But we'll continue this conversation at 10 p.m. Eastern. I'll see you then. Peace.